If you want to know how I created these two styles of dishes, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, so I start by putting the chicken inside of a salt water solution. I add water and then I'll sprinkle some salt in there and I'll let it sit for about a half hour to help to cleanse the chicken and get rid of any chemicals. I will rinse it and then when I'm done, I'll perform it again. Here I am actually using a towel so that I can try to get the extra water and moisture out of the chicken, because the way that I'm actually going to be cooking the chicken today, I want to make sure that there's little moisture on the chicken. So you see me constantly patting it, but I want you to know that as you see my maneuvering the towel, the paper towel throughout the, just to make sure that I'm getting the moisture out. Please know that I'm washing my hands in between everything that I'm actually doing. The two ingredients are only salt and pepper. First, I'm going to sprinkle some pink Himalayan salt on the chicken, making sure that I'm very careful as to not put too much on there. I only want to put enough on there to actually awaken the flavor, and then I am going to mix it up. When I'm done, again, as I said, I'm going to make sure that I am washing my hands. Afterwards, guys, I am using some ground pepper. If you notice, I actually have a lot of Badia. I'm using Badia products because I actually like them. They're really good and also cost effective. So as you can see, I have only just sprinkled enough ground pepper on there because my job is to actually help to accent the food, to wake up the flavor of the chicken and not to overwhelm it. So once I have sprinkled it on there, I am making sure that it is thoroughly coated through all of the pieces of chicken. And again, I am going to wash my hands. So guys, as you can see, the chicken is well coated with salt and pepper and it's not overwhelming. And now I'm going to be adding extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to be careful not to add too much on there because the only thing that I really want to do is to make sure that it is well coated so that the salt and pepper can actually penetrate the chicken and awaken the flavor. So here I'm just massaging the olive oil throughout the chicken. And of course, as I have stated before, when I am done, I'm going to be washing my hands. Alright guys, so now that I have seasoned the chicken, I am now putting a lid on it and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 to 45 minutes. Now it's time to cook the chicken. I am using canola oil today and I will be cooking the chicken inside of the deep fryer. The temperature that I will be using today will be 400 degrees. Once I start putting the chicken in there, I'm going to make sure not to put too many in there because I want to make sure that it cooks, so I'm not going to be overcrowding the chicken. I am going to start off with making the sauce with 4 pads of butter. A pad of butter is equal to a tablespoon of butter. While I'm making the sauce, I want to make sure that I'm working in equal parts. I am also going to be using Texas Pete's hot sauce, as you have already seen. I want to make sure that for every tablespoon or every pat of butter that I have used, I have also used 1 tablespoon of Texas Pete's hot sauce. Now I am going to make sure that I am mixing this together and letting it simmer so that it can actually cook down and blend well. As you can see, everything is melting together, and I'm just going to let it sit and simmer just for a couple of minutes. So as I said before, I can make sure that it is blending well and cooking down. Any extra liquids that's in there that's going to be that's going to help it to look very or overly liquidy, I want to make sure that it actually cooks down. That way it can actually form into a sauce. Alright guys, so I have added the wings to the sauce, and what I'm doing is allowing the sauce to now begin to merge with the chicken to make sure that it is well coated. And when I am done, I'm going to let it sit for a couple of minutes so again it can begin to absorb that buttery buffalo wing sauce. And here you see that I have put them on a plate, and I'm drizzling some of the sauce on it, and voila, this is the finished dish. For the second one, guys, all I did was sprinkle a generous amount of Badia Caribbean Jerk seasoning on it and topped it off with parsley. Thank you so much for watching my channel today. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe. There will be more to come just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.